The third QBE Autumn International saw Samoa visiting Twickenham to face England, with the host looking to put disappointing defeats to New Zealand and South Africa behind them. Stuart Lancaster ringed the changes, most notably shifting Owen Farrell to inside centre to accommodate George Ford at fly half. Samoa were in search of their first ever win against their opponents. There were some familiar faces to fans of English domestic club rugby, such as Kempisi Fotu Aliti and Afisa Treviranus, that were included in the matchday squad. It was the visitors who would take a surprise early lead. England's defensive line deemed to be offside, and Ken's brother Tusi on kicking duties, knocking over the easy 3 points. A real positive of England's series so far has been the set piece, and the scrum was at its dominant best on 17 minutes, winning the penalty which newly installed fly half Ford would duly knock over. Next came one of the best moments in the series so far for England. A well-worked move involving both Ford and Farrell making the room for Mike Brown, who then found the on-rushing Johnny May. The Gloucester flyer making no mistake with the finish. After consultation with the TMO, which deemed the pass between Brown and May not to be forward, the latter was awarded his second international try. Ford converted for a 10-3 lead.
It's not clearly forward, we cannot rule it.
PC knocked over another penalty for Samoa to get them to within 4, but the England scrum was at it again soon after, winning another penalty which Ford would again slot over. The England backs worked another slick move just past the half-hour mark, whipping the ball wide again. Fullback Brown just unable to take the pass from Ford on this occasion. England would take a 13-6 lead into half-time, and Ford widened that gap by 3 just after the restart. The England fly half looked assured with the boot from the tee, and next he would show just how much damage he could do with it from open play. A flat-driven crossfield finding Bath teammate Anthony Watson. He came up just short but managed a brilliant offload to Brown, who did the rest. PC made it 23-9 with another Samoan penalty before his side lost a man to the sin bin. Johnny Leota adjudged to have committed a dangerous tackle on George Ford. England took full advantage with a brilliant score soon after. Another sweeping move along the line, but this time involving some unfamiliar faces in the back line. Captain Chris Robshaw, Dave Atwood and Joe Marler all involved, showing great hands. Farrell, Brown and May did the rest. May going over for his second score of the game. Although the scoreline was not to change again, there were some great chances for both sides. Firstly, Samoa broke through the middle with Ken PC, who found Alapati Leua, who was just unable to locate the hands of Treviranus. A brilliant covering tackle from Billy Twelvetrees proving just enough. England almost produced a magnificent breakaway score when Marlon Yard looked to run out of his own 22. His pass couldn't find the hands of Brown though, much to the frustration of Stuart Lancaster. Ford broke clear late on and unselfishly chose to feed his Bath teammate Atwood, but the second row was unable to gather. A comfortable, if unspectacular, win for the home side, but some encouraging signs with some impressive team scores and yet another flawless display at the set piece. They go into their final autumn international against Australia next week with real confidence. The final score from Twickenham, England 28, Samoa 9.